Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys the weekly soul connection reading. And so this is going to be for today's date, which is Monday, March 23rd, going all the way until Sunday, March 29th. So, soul connections, this could be for a twin flame soulmate, however you resonate with this connection. It does not have to have a label whatsoever, but it is going to be for those of you that are experiencing some sort of separation or challenge with your particular person. So, as usual, take what resonates, get rid of what doesn't. This week, I'm doing something a little bit different, and the reason why is because I'm going to be bringing forth a collective reading with my sister, Queen of Light 1111. I believe we're going to be doing it on Wednesday. I'm not sure when we're going to be posting it, but it will be sometime next week. And so we're going to really tap into, the whole depth of just soul connections and twin flames and that sort of thing. So I figured there's no reason for me to do dip and double this week, since I already like to kind of do a twin flame reading anyways throughout the week as well. So today's Orgonite that we're going to be drawing energy from is going to be the Jumbo Daddy. This is the biggest Orgonite that I have, which is called the Archangel Chamuel Love Magnet Orgonite. Look at this beauty here. So anyways, we're going to be putting this over here. Today's bracelet is from Rising Sun Oracle. I believe with the virus that she is not shipping out at this present time. So, if you guys order from her or are interested, I think that there might be a little bit of a delay, but, check our website out anyways, just to double check. So we have Be My Valentine. So this right here is this beautiful sacred union bracelet that honors and treasures the relationship that is sacred. So I thought it was perfect today to go with the Archangel Chamuel. All right, you guys. Let's get into it. So the way that I'm doing the reading today, it's kind of like an open reading. Whatever's supposed to come through is going to come through. We're not going to ask specific questions. I have a gigantic chunk of mixed oracles. They're all from Doreen Virtue. They're all of her angel oracles. And so what we're going to do is we're going to draw some messages and some topics to see what Spirit wants to let us know today. So the tarot cards that I'm going to be using to clarify will be down below, but we've got the psychic tarot and oracle cards and the psychic heart or tarot for the heart oracle cards, and these are both from John Holland. And then we're going to be using from Radley Valentine 3 of his tarot decks, which is the Fairy Tarot, Archangel Power Tarot cards, and the Angel Tarot. Just want to let you guys know, okay? So let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start off with this chunk first. Some cards may be reversed, but we're not reading reversals at all in Oracle. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to bring forth right now when it comes to this connection, when it comes to, it could be about your person, about you, just about this journey, whatever needs to come through. Okay, so we have learned something new. I love that this card comes up because sometimes we can get to a point where we're starting to feel stagnation on our particular journey or even just with this connection. And I feel like Spirit has something to say. Take some time to learn something new. This could also be an indication with some people that may not be working right now. They might be in quarantine at home. This is an excellent time to learn something new or just to do something that you've been putting off for a while. I'm a person, I absolutely love to read, always have loved to read. I'm also currently writing a book, and so I don't always have time to do it. And so with some of this downtime and just being inside the house, which I pretty much am already because I do work from home and I'm always creating, so I'm always busy even when I'm at home. But it is giving me some time, away from other people to be able to, do things that I enjoy, such as write or read. So that's something, and you can learn something by doing that. You can learn things about yourself. You can learn things that are significant to your spiritual growth and journey. So let's go ahead and get some messages here in regards to learn something new. Ooh, I love this. This is about learning how to be patient and to trust in divine timing. This particular card is the card of Temperance. Temperance can represent the sign of Sagittarius, so that could be something significant here. But this is definitely about learning patience, learning to also heal, take some time for your own healing, maybe give another person, as in your person that you're watching this video for, this time and patience that they need in order to learn some new concepts, in order to heal and grow. So that's really beautiful. And right when I said that, it was 444 on the screen. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Cups. And so it could be that you or your person are going down memory lane right now, you know, really thinking about the past, really thinking about perhaps maybe just your childhood or maybe past relationships. You guys could be thinking about one another and trying to learn something new right now from this connection. That's the best thing to do, you know, when you have experienced challenges in connections and relationships. When you revisit those connections or relationships, there is something for you to learn. You see how you maybe acted, or you see how you would have maybe perhaps like even wished that you would have done something different or better. And so it's never too late to learn, and it's never too late to change moving forward. So for whatever reason, that's a message here. I don't know why. So let's go ahead and go into the fairy tarot. So I'm just going to grab a card from each deck to give us perspective. That's how we're going to do it. Oh, we have the Three of Cups, Three of Summer. So the Three of Summer, Three of Cups is a beautiful energy because this really talks about good times. It really talks about celebrations with family and friends. And, you know, right now that may be difficult for some people because we are in this quarantine and we're not spending a lot of time with other people. But this is definitely an energy here of, you know, having a good time and, you know, maybe even wanting to reconcile, because sometimes this could be a card that indicates reunion. And so the fact that we just had on the bottom of the deck the the Six of Cups with the Three of Cups, it could be somebody that's really thinking perhaps about wanting to reconcile perhaps in the summer, because we have summer, which is cups energy, and we just had the Six of Cups. So there could be something here that maybe somebody is acquiring some information or acquiring some sort of tools in order to plan something in the summer months for whatever reason. So let's go ahead and get into the next deck. Oh, wow. We have the Justice card. So, you know, I didn't read the words, which I should, because that could be significant for some of you out there. News worth celebrating, announcements such as a wedding, graduation, or birth, friends you cherish. I feel with this announcement or news, this could be somebody bringing forth news from the past, you know, letting you know something very positive. And what I have here is the Justice card, Archangel Raguel. It says, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. It could be somebody bringing you justice or even an apology, balancing out the scales between the two of you. And maybe you've waited for this for a long time. And maybe the key was that somebody had to come to their own conclusions or learn something new in order for this to happen, or in order to bring this to you. So let's get another card here. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. You know, this is definitely about somebody that has walked away, or you've walked away. But the Eight of Cups is beautiful because this right here is a card of Ascension. This is a card where somebody is walking away on their own and going on a solo journey, and just really figuring out what they want, what they don't want, who they are as a person. So I just feel like there's been some necessary space and time and distance that has been needed in this connection for people to basically figure out who they are as individuals. That's what I'm seeing. I love that. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, if you want to talk about self-work, the Nine of Pentacles definitely represents that. This is right here an energy of major independence. I definitely get a solo energy with someone in this connection right now. Your dreams are fulfilled. Your hard work is going to lead to success, a love for the beautiful things in life. And so this could be someone who's spending a lot of time outdoors, you know, just in nature, just really having a moment where they can really take in the beauty of the world, you know. It's definitely amazing here. So I feel my overall energy here for this is that someone has needed some time and space in order to figure something out on their own, and they needed to move on from your connection or step away from other things in order to realize just who they are and what it is that they want. So the Temperance energy is definitely a card of things that are healing, and once healed, these things can reconcile. So I feel like if somebody has done you some sort of injustice or wrong, I feel like what they're working on right now is bettering themselves as a person, and they may perhaps bring you justice at a later date. That's what I'm seeing. All right, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. All right, let's continue. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive? You got to listen to your intuition and make a decision. So this could be about your own decision, or this could be about the person that you are watching the video for, okay? Maybe somebody is in this contemplation mode of trying to figure out what they are going to do, what they want to do, etc. So let's go ahead and get the messages tied to this. Yeah, somebody may want to manifest something, bring some sort of change. This is the Magician's energy. You know, how do I manifest something? How do I do something? We definitely get this energy here of awareness. Like somebody's very aware what it is that they actually want to do, but putting this into motion and actually putting it into action, same thing, is a different story. So somebody's kind of feeling stuck and indecisive about what they want to do. They're trying to listen to their intuition because, again, they're very aware of their higher self, their higher thoughts and intuition, their connection with spirit, but they're still having a difficult time. So let's just see what else comes through. Oh, look at that. My God, we've got the Devil's energy. This is like a heart in a cage. A lot of heart chakra healing here is what I'm seeing. This is mastering yourself over your shadow. Okay. So I'm seeing like some major shadow work, major mastery over people's addictions, overcoming things that are shackling them and binding them. So I definitely feel like somebody is really majorly working on themselves, so that way they can make a decision that is best for everyone involved. So that's amazing. We have the Three of Pentacles. So we get 2 3s already in this reading. You know, 3s are energies here where, you know, we're trying to put something into motion in order to lay that foundation. It could also be a card where we are co-creating, we're doing something. So we have follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. You know, so it's, you know, indicating that maybe somebody is working in the actual material world to create something right now. And while they're doing that, it's actually helping them to become aware of who they are and what they want moving forward. So let's go ahead and get another message. Yeah, see, going towards the 3 to the 4. That's why I said that. It's like, you know, working towards building that foundation. The 4 of Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is here. Archangel Gabriel could also be helping with communication between you and your person. It says this is a time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, and releasing yourself from burdensome situations, releasing yourself from burdensome energies. I do feel like Archangel Gabriel is showing up because he is actually helping the 2 of you to release yourself from anything that is actually burdening you. And it's also helping you to release anything that is taking away from building a healthy foundation for this connection. So people are very aware of something here. We also have the 1111 card here, you know, so we could be talking about a twin flame journey for some of you. This could be somebody that is becoming more aware of the connection that they feel with you, but still they're feeling stuck and indecisive. So I feel like while they're feeling stuck and indecisive, the thing that they do turn to is work. They turn to something that they know that they have control over, which is their work. And that's what makes them feel stable at this present time. All right, let's get another message. See, the Temperance card comes up again, okay? Temperance card comes up again. So the sign that I'm getting here mostly is the card of Sagittarius, okay? We also did get Libra, and we also have Capricorn. Sometimes people want to know those signs. But anyways, this is just energy, of course. We have Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. compromise, wait for perfect timing. So again, there is something about being patient with this process. I feel like your person is going through something, and maybe you are too. And so there's some need for time and patience while something is being resolved within. So if you're feeling stuck right now and indecisive about this person and this connection, what Spirit's telling you to do is to turn to your higher self and your intuition and listen to that. And I believe what your intuition is trying to tell you through these cards is that wait and bide your time for better results. Maybe this is not the time to take any kind of action or do anything, just not going forth with anything right now until there has been some more time that is taken to consider all of the situation and circumstances. But the fact that we have the Four of Wands here really tells me that we definitely have someone that is building towards a better future for not only themselves, but it could also be towards the connection, whether they're aware of it or not. But I am actually getting that this person is aware. Okay, they're trying to master their shadowy self at this present time. So that seems to kind of be the holdup. And it could be a holdup for you. Maybe you've got things that you're still holding on to and things that you still need to heal for this connection as well. All right, so we're going to shift decks and we're going to go into this chunk. Because that's what they are, is literally chunks of cards. Okay, we have Let It Go, Kuan Yin. So let something go. Just let it go. What is this, and what does this have to do with? The Ace of Wands, passion ignited. When we let something go, something that has us in a cage, okay? We let go of something that has control over us. What comes about is passion ignited, Ace of Wands, the beginning of something. Look at that beautiful heart chakra energy and the fire and the flame. It's like somebody is just feeling this energy. Rather than being controlled by dark thoughts and negativity, whatever this is, we instead turn our energy and our thoughts over to creation. See? So I feel like there's a match here in energy. I think that two people are tapping into the source of this connection and using it in order to inspire them on their growth and development on this journey. And they also may be using it for creative purposes as well. I think that that's beautiful. So if you don't know where you're at with this person right now, and you're not really seeing any kind of changes in the physical world, what Spirit is saying is just let it go for now. And when I say let it go, you're not letting it go and forgetting about it, but you're letting go your need to have it right now. You're letting go of your need to know where it's headed, what's going to happen. And you're just basically sitting in the energy and you're experiencing this connection. You're really experiencing this connection and allowing it to just serve a higher purpose for you at this particular time while you're in separation with them. So you're finding the gifts and the blessings and you're utilizing those in the most positive way. It's a beautiful, liberating card here. I love it. We have the Four of Pentacles. Again, this is a card of open your energy up and let go. Four of Pentacles indicates someone who is really holding on tightly to something and they're like constricting the energy. Open that shit up, because what I'm seeing here is that when you let go a little bit, you're literally going to tap into all of the beautiful energies and gifts that this connection has to offer you. It's so amazing. What else? Just enjoy the ride is what I keep getting here. Now we have the energy of the Emperor. So this could be about the masculine person in the situation that is holding the masculine energy. But the Emperor is all about order and control and getting things in order. It says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So this is about balancing out your need to control and balancing out also your feminine side. So it's like you can take control of your own destiny and you can take control of your own journey, but you don't necessarily have to completely let go of the person that is connected to your journey, but you can let go of your attachment or need to know or need to have them in your life. So I'm just getting here this whole energy that needs to be shifted, which is let it go and open yourself up a little bit to experience the gifts of this journey rather than focusing just on union with this person. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like that is going to bring you so much more just love and light on your journey. That's what I'm seeing here. Wow, I love this. We have the Page of Cups energy. Yeah, Page of Cups energy. So the Page of Cups is saying gentle, loving, a dreamy, open-hearted energy, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. For me, this is more on the intuitive, telepathic level, rather than somebody coming into your physical world and offering you something. What I am getting here is that you guys might be experiencing some new information on your person. You might be getting some intuitive hits, or you might be suddenly feeling their energy just full force suddenly. Maybe you haven't felt it in a long time, or maybe all of a sudden it's just like their energy is so just dominant in your life right now. But I'm getting here it's coming from a masculine source. Somebody is sending you some kind of message here, because of course the pages are all about messages, but it says intuitive insights about these messages. And these are messages that are coming to you that are regarding your connection. Could even be through social media as well, because I see the word social there. So it could be that you're seeing things on social media and they're literally messages from the higher self from perhaps this masculine person. Interesting. But I feel like you've done a lot of work on your journey to let this person go and really opened yourself up. And now you're experiencing like this major Ace of Wands energy in your life. And it's so beautiful. So that one wanted to fly out. So we will take, okay, so we have the Devil coming up again, you guys. So we have two cards that are making themselves really known in this reading today. Temperance 2 times and now the Devil 2 times. So Archangel Jophiel, ego. It says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things or negative or fear-based thoughts. And so it literally could be right now that people are having a difficult time letting go of something in the material world. And that might be why that 4 of Pentacles is there, because we're having a hard time letting go of something physically in our lives. This could be, and I feel like I've said this before, it's like come up in another reading before, letting go of attachments to things, money, jobs, people, survival, relationships, toxicity, toxic behaviors, whatever this is. But there's something about materialism perhaps in the ego, and how the ego gets caught up in holding on to materialism for security and a sense of self-worth. I feel like something is being stripped down here. Somebody is on a journey where they're stripping something down and they're opening themselves up to feel something different. They're feeling some sort of fire and some sort of passion in their own energy field. And I feel like you are getting messages from this person's higher self to you that's telling you that this transformation is taking place. Literally, that's what I'm getting here. So I hope this is resonating with you guys so far, but if it's not, no big deal. Okay, so let's now move forward into another set of messages. We have truth and integrity, my favorite, okay? So this is kind of like the Hierophant's energy. The Hierophant is all about, whatever your values are, whatever your truth is how you're going to operate in the world. You're going to bring or act with integrity in all situations. Some of us don't always do that. Some of us make mistakes, but you learn from those mistakes. But there's something about truth and integrity here that Spirit wants to talk about when it comes to this connection. Might be somebody who's trying to step into their truth and act with more integrity. Interesting, we have the 8 of Wands, accelerated motion. Something is happening right now. I feel like something is happening in somebody's energy field that's really pushing a lot of energy forward. Very fast, high-paced energy. Somebody is has some sort of an accelerated awakening. There's a lot of things that are happening right now. You might be seeing a lot of signs. I'm also seeing that. This woman is looking at the stars. She's seeing some kind of signs that things are starting to happen. Maybe somebody is stepping into their truth. Maybe somebody is acting with more integrity. Maybe somebody is taking responsibility for the things that they may have done wrong in the past. So that kind of came up in the beginning of the reading. Oh, wow. We have the Hanged Man's energy. The Hangman's energy can be connected to Pisces. So this right here is like somebody taking the time to really absorb to observe things on all levels. That's what I'm getting here. And I forgot to say the Emperor can be connected to Aries. I don't know why I feel guided to tell you guys the signs today. It might matter because then that way you guys can say, hey, you know what, maybe this one's really for me. I don't know. Yeah, so... Oh, and the Page of Cups is Pisces for me as well. So anyways, we're getting double Pisces here now. And so for me, this is somebody who is really taking the time to look at things from all different perspectives. You know, they're really going through some sort of an awakening is what I'm seeing here. Big time. There's something that they've observed in the world or within themselves, and they want to move forward in a more positive way is what I'm getting with that Eight of Wands energy. And the Eight of Wands, of course, is a card of communication. They may want to communicate their truth. They may want to act with more integrity. And I did get that Justice energy, which is about somebody that wants to possibly apologize for behavior in the past. And you're very interesting. All right, so let's continue. Okay, so let me grab these cards that fell. I'll just take them because there's only two. Might be that we just need to know it. And look at this. I'll be damned. Look, another double confirmation here. Double confirmation on the Hanged Man's energy. And look at the angel, Archangel Chamuel. That's what we're using here today, Archangel Chamuel. So the Five of Michael, so we have also Archangel Michael coming through the reading. The Five of Michael is Five of Swords. This is like my least favorite card. This right here is an energy here where somebody may, because like sometimes readers can tap into the energy of the Five of Swords and really bring forth some pretty dark behaviors with people. This could be somebody who literally, treated you very unfairly, could have been acting very narcissistically. Is that a word? Could have just been basically doing what they could to escape unscathed, as in kind of pushing you to the brink, pushing you away so that way they don't have to feel anything. You know, kind of like being the victor in the situation. They would rather be the person that doesn't care than the person that gets hurt. So there has or is currently right now somebody that's taking some time. They're pausing for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. They might be trying to be a different person now. There is a better way. They're starting to see this. They're getting this. They're awakening and aware of some sort of new energy that is available to them. They can be different if they choose to. It's a state of mind. We have Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So what I feel is that this particular person is really, they're realizing that a lot of their behaviors of the past don't serve them. They could even be looking at certain things in their life. This could be tied to friends, career, family, living, whatever this is that just no longer resonates with them. So they're trying to release their attachments. We did get the energy of the devil 2 times, really trying to break free from anything that is holding us back in life and shackling us to the material world, or just low vibrational, or just a very small way of thinking or even being. So somebody is trying to take a more uplifted approach. They're trying to enlighten themselves, is what I'm seeing here. Because they don't want to be in this energy anymore. It's not serving them. So that's why it says it doesn't serve you to be in this energy any longer. So I feel like a lot of energy wants to come through about what your person is going through. And of course, this could be about you as well. But for whatever reason, I'm getting that this has more to do with the person that you're dealing with. And so it's trying to kind of get you to understand a little bit more deeply of what this person has been going through. And that might help you to have a little bit more compassion, that they are looking to better themselves, that they are looking to learn from the past and see how they can move forward with more truth and integrity. That's what I'm seeing here. And it could be that you've had to pull yourself away from this person while they had to go through what they've had to go through, because it didn't serve you. So you had to release this person from your life, and you decided to take a more uplifting approach, which is to let them go and move on with your life. You may have had to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, last message. Okay. Oh, no, it's not the last message. Sorry, 2 came out on that one. Okay. What else do we need to know? We have the Magician again. So Magician, Temperance, Devil, and Hanged Man, all coming through as double confirmations of these messages here. The Magician says that you can do anything that you want if you want to. You can do anything. You can change your life at any time. You can manifest what you need to be a success in this world. So again, I feel like somebody is becoming aware that their life is what they make it. And this goes for you, the viewer, as well. You can experience anything that you want. So if you see, let's just say this is just an example. If you see this connection or this person as just kind of like that dark anchor in your life that you just feel like you just can't shake off, and that you are just in this constant state of just regression with. You feel like your life is on hold. You feel like you can't move on, and you just don't really feel uplifted by being connected to this person. What I'm getting is that you might have to just cut this situation out. And I know that you're going to say, well, how the hell do I do that? Well, this is the thing. Sometimes when things are dark and sometimes when things are just very confusing, we're meant to stay attached to those things until we have the strength or we learn what we're supposed to learn from the situation. So if you found that you've done all of these things, you've tried to get rid of this energy, yet it has still remained with you for such a long period of time, what I'm getting from this is that you're meant to have this energy attached to you because you have not mastered the lesson quite yet. So stop fighting it. And start basically taking responsibility for your own happiness right now. You can make the best of this journey. So let's just say you're on a twin flame journey and you've been connected to this person's energy for years and you just don't see a lot of change happening. And you're just kind of waiting for this person to return. You're wasting your time because you're not making the best of the journey. You're not stepping into your power or your mission. You're not allowing this connection to ignite your soul to move forward with the things that you're meant to do in this lifetime. You're making this connection about union only, and that's the wrong thing to do. These connections are designed to basically help you to live your best life and to evolve as a person. So rather than hanging on to this notion of it has to lead to union, why not live your life in the meantime? And when I say live your life, I'm not talking about choosing other partners. A lot of people get triggered when people say things like that. I don't really give a shit. What I'm trying to say is that you got to do what works best for you. Try not to let other people judge you on what you do on your journey. Living is living, no matter what you choose to do. Okay? If it uplifts you and it makes you feel good, that's all that matters. And so I'm just getting here that it's time to choose yourself on this journey. Stop making this journey about your other person. Maybe cut away that behavior. See things from a new perspective. So you see how this can be about your person, but also you too. If you want to move forward, do it. Nothing is holding you back. This person, this connection is not holding you back. You're holding yourself back. Whenever I see the Magician, that is the person's energy. This is the soul's energy. You can do anything that you want and you can make any changes in your life at any time. Nothing is holding you back but yourself. That's the Magician to me. So there's a strong message that needs to come through if people are using excuses as to why they can't move on. That's nobody's doing except for your own. You've got to take responsibility and see things in a new perspective. So let's go ahead and get the last message here. We have I love this. I was just having a discussion earlier this morning with another tarot enthusiast, one of my very best friends, and we were discussing the differences between Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, which is interesting because there's a lot of concepts and a lot of like definitions that are just unique and different to anybody who uses tarot. And I heard this from another reader, and I can't remember who it was. It was a guy, but he was talking about the difference between the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, and I had to agree. You know, my sister Queen of Light 1111 and I, we have a lot of discussions about tarot and the journey and all kinds of stuff. And the one thing that we were talking about was that the Nine of Pentacles are the nines for us as readers, are the solo energy. I see the Magicians and the Aces, of course, as our solo energy, but sometimes those can be offers as well. But the nines for us, rather than wishes fulfilled on this one, the nines for us is somebody in their own energy, sitting in it and mastering it, right? Because the next card, the next number is the 10, which means that you have completed that cycle. So this is about mastery here. Nine of Pentacles is about mastering yourself over your environment, in your career, your money, your finances, and your body. The Nine of Cups is emotional mastery, even though that's the King of Cups, but this one's very similar here. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. Well, this is Rabbi Valentine's interpretation of this card. Doesn't make it wrong. This could definitely be a message for some of you, but what I'm getting here, there's only one person in that card. Hey, look, it's Doreen. She's in her deck, right? But anyways, this is a card here that's telling us that when we master ourselves, we can master our reality. So literally, there is some sort of a magical manifesting energy with self-mastery here, with mastering your own emotions, providing for your own emotional needs, being your own best friend, feeling emotionally fulfilled, whether you're with someone or not. So this is about not needing to be with another person to be happy. So there is some sort of spiritual journey or some sort of spiritual lesson here on relying on the self for your own happiness and not needing that even in your person. And once you master that, perhaps there may be some sort of a wish fulfilled on this connection or journey. That is interesting. Okay, so do I have any more cards to do? I feel like I have one more. I feel like I'm missing a card. Hold on, you guys. No, maybe I'm not. Okay, here we go. We're good. We're good. All right, let's move on into the next subject. We're just going to take this to an hour, okay? So like I said, some of you guys may not like this style, which I totally understand. But like I said, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth reading in the middle of the week. We have forgive. It's time to let go of anger and blame. You know, that's a very difficult thing to do. Sometimes I feel like I'm in an energy where I'm totally, like when I had my spiritual awakening in April, and when I say spiritual awakening, I've always been a spiritual person, but I had a lot of hate. I had a lot of hate and a lot of darkness in my heart. So when I say I had my spiritual awakening, what I mean by that is that's when I had like my twin flame awakening, which was in April 2017. And literally all this energy, all this hate, all this anger, all this rage literally dissipated and disappeared like it was a fucking miracle. I can't even describe it to you. But that doesn't mean that, you know, up until today that I have never slipped back or that I have never, you know, been triggered. I was triggered around, oh gosh, it was in February. And I think I shared this on my channel where I was watching Bridget Jones' Diary. And I was triggered with one of the scenes in there where she walks in and the guy's basically, you know, cheating on her. And it just, I don't know what it was. It brought back some sort of memory tied to the past for me. And it literally made me cry. And I thought, oh my God, I thought I was done with this energy. And Spirit's like, you're not. It's still there. And it's always going to be there. And it's not like it just goes away, but you learn how to work with that energy and you don't identify with that energy and get sucked into it and basically fall down with this energy. So I feel like this is just a constant exercise for me. I have to continuously exercise forgiveness and let go of my need to be angry or blame someone else for my issues and my problems and my shit and the things that I feel. So of course, this could be your person as well, needing to go within and just kind of forgive themselves, forgive other people in their lives. So I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness that wants to come through right now when it comes to the connection. We have the Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, decisions. So it's kind of like, you know, the decisions that we've made, gone back and forth with our minds on something. I do feel, you guys, that there is some sort of an indecision. And the reason I say that is because we actually got that card. Somebody is indecisive about a decision. So the fact that we had the Two of Pentacles, which is somebody going back and forth trying to figure out what do they want to do. I do feel like somebody is trying to manifest a new beginning here, or to create some sort of contact or reaching out. But there is this fear of forgiveness. Have you forgiven me? Will you be receptive to my coming back into your life? Me reaching out. That's the question, right? And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So again, you know, this is a slow moving energy. This is somebody who's patiently planning. This is not a energy where somebody is rushing in to make contact. So if you guys are waiting for contact to happen immediately, I'm not here to say that it won't happen, but most likely this is going to be a person that is slowly planning to execute something. They're in the magician's stage where they're trying to manifest something, but they're not actually bringing forth this energy to you in the material world just yet. But it does say awaiting results. There is a result here. There is going to be a result and a decision that's made. So, and it does look to me like it is in the physical world, because this is the Pentacles suit. Pentacles is earth energy, 3D energy. So it's kind of like a wait and see. And you know, on the bottom of this deck, I have the Six of Cups again, which is the second time it's been on the bottom of the deck. This does have something to do with someone from the past that you feel a deep soul bond and soul connection with. Okay? A rekindled connection. Somebody wants to come back from the past. So that's just a sign. We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, of course, people can see that as somebody who's looking at your social media or vice versa or both, whatever. But to me, this is somebody who's in their head. Somebody who's in their head trying to gain clearer perspective. They're analyzing things. So even though they might be in their soul searching energy, they are still trying to be logical about the situation instead of just making communication. And, you know, they're just trying to really figure out and articulate what they want to say to you. It says an exciting new challenge. You know, they may be very excited by this challenge between the two of you, that it's not that easy, that they could just come back and just say, hey, you have what it takes to succeed. So again, this person does have what it takes to basically make contact with you. It says review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So they are reviewing the details very thoroughly of what could possibly happen if they were to reach out. But so I feel like if any kind of lingering unforgiveness that you still have attached to this person is there, this is an indication from Archangel Michael for you to do what you can on your end to continue to clear this energy, because your energy field could literally be still putting up an energetic field towards this person or shield towards them is what I'm seeing here. Okay. Let me just make sure that I continue, because I have a tendency to talk about signs, you know, the astrological signs, and then I stop. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got everything in there. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, Queen of Spring. So I kind of feel with the Page and the Queen here, whenever I see court cards together, I always feel like this could be the two people that are involved in the situation. I feel like somebody feels small next to you. I feel like the person that's watching this video is the Queen of Wands energy, okay? She's brilliant, she's loyal, she's talented, she's friendly, she believes in herself, which means that you're in your power. We have wonderful people that want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. So, I mean, you could just be an entrepreneur. You could be like a boss. You could be somebody who is, self-employed, running your own business, whatever this is. But this person here might feel somewhat small, or they might feel like they're not ready to come towards you and be that king yet, or even the knight to deliver you this message. So I just feel like it shows you here side by side that somebody is just still kind of in that energy of not knowing how to bring forth this information to you because they're not sure how you're going to react. The Queen of Wands can sometimes, it's not like the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Wands is very passionate, which can turn into anger, okay? So it can turn into anger. And so because of that, she might be very hot-headed. She might have a lot of maybe even anger or blame still brewing through her veins. And so this causes somebody to feel like, maybe they're not sure if you're done being angry with them. They're not sure whether or not you're ready to forgive them. So I feel like this is one of the reasons why somebody is still kind of not sure how they should move towards you and this connection right now. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, wait. Okay. I keep forgetting the decks that I'm using. All right. The Empress, I'm telling you, this right here, I feel is the feminine's energy. The masculine already made his presence in this reading. So I feel like now the feminine is coming through. And we also have Archangel Gabriel coming through again. Archangel Gabriel is very much, with this connection, helping with the communication aspect. So this archangel is helping people to communicate what they want to communicate, what their needs are, what their feelings are, trying to kind of get things straight in their headspace, working with their higher selves at this present time. But the Empress here, I'm going to go ahead and read it. So this says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams and nurturing yourself and others. Well, this is exactly what this queen is doing. This queen is in her full power. She's in her full divine feminine energy. And so because of this, it's literally perhaps drawing this masculine back into her life and into the situation. He may have not made an appearance in her life just yet, but it's there. It's like he's thinking about her. He's curious about this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is very magnetic and attractive. So her energy pulls in this person. Very interesting. So let's continue. Wow. We will be together again. So that could be a special message from your person to you, from their higher self. Like that's literally what your person is thinking at this present time, is that the two of you will be together again. So it doesn't surprise me at all that your person's energy is very focused on self-improvement and also about, trying to conjure up some sort of strength or way to come back into your life to deliver you that justice. We have the shadow energy, the moon. The moon is connected to Pisces. It can also be connected to the sign of Cancer. Shadow self. Again, I get a lot of energy that somebody is going through shadow work. Somebody is facing their shadow. They're literally examining their shadow and they're trying to make peace with it. So during this period of time, the moon talks about feeling, not stuck, but feeling confused, feeling fearful, feeling like there might be, like they don't know what's real or what's not. So it could be like a state of disillusionment. So somebody is trying to break through their shadows, or they're trying to just kind of clear up their shadows. And so there's a lot of shadow work that is being done at this present time within this connection. This could also be you too. Wow, we have the energy of the Fool. This right here is kind of like we go from the shadow to bam, zero, Fool, somebody that's taking a risk and just trusting and opening up their heart space. So I feel like the shadow is going to reveal somebody to let go of their fears, let go of these shackles of the devil, the barrier that has been holding them back from you and this connection for so long. Oh my God, the devil again. I can't believe this. 3 times now in the reading. So now we have here Archangel Jophiel, decision. Again, somebody is trying to make a decision, you guys, in this connection right now. Somebody is really rolling back and forth in their mind some kind of a decision. They're wrestling with the decision. It says, release yourself from which is holding you back, which is your shadow, which is your fear. It says a need to detox, which we already know that this person is trying to do, an unnecessary worry that's just based on a lack of self-confidence. So somebody's own fears are getting in the way from them being able to make this decision for the two of you to be together again. So you need to understand this and you need to know this, which is why I feel the temperance came up so many times, is to basically just confirm for us that somebody needs patience and time while they kind of reconcile their own differences, so that way they can come forth and reconcile the differences between the two of you. Wow. That's amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and get another message. Oh my gosh, now we have the King of Wands. So you guys, not only did we get the Emperor and the Empress in this reading, which is divine feminine and masculine energy, we also have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in the same reading. So I mean, this tells me here that there's a vibrational energy match. Now, even though the Page came up next to the Queen, because I feel like that's where this person is currently, but once they release themselves from these chains, they become the King of Wands, which has the confidence to face this Queen and bring them or her his truth or her truth. Okay. That couldn't have come out more perfect. So this says, of course, here, innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical, a financial windfall, leadership skills that are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. So, of course, all those other things could be present in this person's life. But what I'm getting more than anything is that this is somebody who can be a leader and they can do what it takes in order to come towards this feminine. That's what I see in this reading here. And we have the Tower. Oh my God, Archangel Chamuel. Hello, Archangel Chamuel's energy right there. This is the Tower, you guys. Life experience. Because at the end of the day, this entire experience was absolutely necessary. The crumbling of the old self, the burning down of the old self had to happen in order for you two to be able to experience this liberation from the devil's energy. It says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that is going to bring change. Time to spread your wings. Are you kidding me? You know? So this is like major liberation energy here. Okay, this Tower for me is connected to Aries, which already came up a couple of times. But anyways, yeah, this was absolutely necessary for this journey, for these two people to liberate themselves. Now, this doesn't guarantee, of course, that you guys will come back together again anytime soon, but this is what's necessary for these people to face each other once again if they want to be together in the future. Okay, I just want to make that clear. But your connection with each other, you guys were supposed to face one another. You see two people, you see a mirrored image here. You see two people that are facing, one's dark, one's light. And I feel like both people go back and forth in this energy. You're meant to be mirrors for one another in order to help you to become triggered so that way you can figure out what needs to change, what needs to come crashing down inside. So there's some sort of a connection to this person and them to you that is creating a lot of these changes. Now, it doesn't mean that you're the only reason that this person is changing, but a part of reflecting on their past with you is bringing forth some sort of ascension here and changes. So amazing. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and do one last message. Okay, one last message here to close up this reading. And for whatever reason, I don't know, these cards want to come through. So I'm going to take them because I feel like it's a sign. I went through and I put everything the right way. So it's coming up for a reason. I got to just bring it out. Horus, you are seeing this situation accurately. So for whatever reason, Spirit wants you to know that whatever it is that you're thinking, seeing, you're seeing it accurately. So if you've had any doubt about that, you need to stop. We also have the energy here of guardian angel. There is protection. There is messages that are coming to you. This little girl, she has her, head in her hands. And so she's not quite looking to see that there is help or guidance around her. So it is about telling you here to tap into, your higher self or ask your angels for help and guidance at this time to help you to trust what you're seeing as accurate. We also have divine guidance, but I have a business venture here. Trust and follow through a new business idea or career opportunity. So the fact that we have trust coming through here, trust what you're seeing. So this also has to do not only about your connection, but there's some sort of a business idea or some sort of an idea that you have right now that's connected to your person that is divinely guided. So they're telling you that this is the time for you to focus on that. Stop focusing on this person. You know everything that you need to know right now, and it's all in divine timing's hands. Things are being divinely guided right now. The angels are working behind the scenes for you and your person. So trust in that. Have a little bit more faith and trust in that. And just focus on yourself and do your own thing and get creative and just continue to grow as a person. Continue to create and continue to co-create with this person's energy. I'm also getting that too. All right, last tarot on this. We have the Four of Cups. Somebody is not satisfied. Somebody has had to turn their back here. They've had to, it's like the regular, superficial connections, situations in life. It's like somebody is going through this energy where they're just not happy with the everyday shit anymore. It doesn't work for them anymore. They want more. There's something more that they want out of life. So I always see the Four of Cups. It doesn't showcase it in this card, but in other cards it does, which shows somebody that's looking up. So rather than looking at what's in front of them in the material world, they know that's not where their happiness lies. They know that they have to go within, that they have to look up, as in they have to ascend. They have to, attain some sort of enlightenment to really experience true happiness in this life. So somebody, the energies of the material world and even relationships and even just people in their material world are no longer sufficing. They're no longer bringing just real and also lasting happiness to this person. So they're discontent and they're bored, which has pushed them into going into the soul searching mode and going within for ascension purposes. So I feel like that right there, if you guys know that this is happening with your person, that is happening because they are discontent and bored with everything that is being offered to them at this time. It doesn't look good to them anymore, so they have to go within. They've had to be stripped of something I'm seeing here. They've had to go through something in order to get to this point. So Spirit is telling you to trust yourself that this is happening for your person. We have refusing to see. And I'm getting here with this Two of Swords energy here is that if you know that your person is trying to block what they know right now about you and your connection, I'm also getting that you're accurate. It might be difficult for this person to see you as a part of something, meaning like the Six of Cups for me coming up 2 times, there is something about your past connection and what's happened between the two of you that is causing them to go within, but they might still be trying to block it out entirely, or block it out partially is what I'm getting here, because they're still not ready to open themselves up to your connection because they still have to go through some sort of spiritual growth and ascension process on their own, which is why that Temperance card has come up a couple of times already, telling you to be patient because this is a process. Your person has to get to a point where they're able to trust their intuition and they're able to open up that crown chakra and basically communicate with their higher self, and their higher self is unafraid. Their higher self is not filled with ego and fear. So this is a process for them. It's like they see you and they feel you, but they're not 100% sure how it all fits together. That's what I'm getting here. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords now 2 times in this reading, you guys. There's something going on here with 5 of Swords. 5 of Winter, 5 of Swords. This says walk away from dishonest associations. Again, your person wants to walk away from anything that just doesn't feel good to them anymore. It doesn't feel authentic. They're looking for deep connection. But I'm getting here that this person is looking for deep connection within themselves. And through this process, they might seek or want to seek out a deeper connection with another person. And yes, that person could be you. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't what the best choice was for your happiness. Holy crap. Sorry. I have to say that when I'm astounded by the information. Your person had to walk away from you, and maybe they thought that the grass was greener on the other side. It wasn't. It wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Maybe they thought that success and big dreams and, making it to the top and fame and fortune, or just maybe even another person was a better choice for them, that was what's going to make them happy. It didn't make them happy. But again, they had to learn this way. They had to go through these experiences in order to see. Maybe they were refusing to see at the time. Maybe their rejection of you is because they could not see at the time. But now they are starting to awaken. And now look at all that crown chakra energy that's just basically buzzing around that person. Now they're starting to see, they're realizing that what they thought they wanted wasn't the best choice for their happiness, something that wasn't worth the effort. So I feel like your person had to go through something. They had to get to the finish line to realize, God, it still didn't bring me the happiness or the joy that I thought it would. It could be connected to a business venture. As in, they could have thought that the career of their choice or what they felt like they wanted to accomplish didn't bring them the happiness that they thought they were looking for. It didn't complete them. So now this person is having to go within, deeply within, to figure out something else. So they might have to shut themselves off to all connections and just focus on them, which is why divine timing keeps coming through and saying, this is a process. This is something this person has to go through. They're on their spiritual journey. It's going to take some time. That's what I'm getting from this. Fool now 2 times. Dreamer. This is about hitting this journey from the start, like ground zero, back to ground zero. Archangel Metatron now coming through around this person, and you even taking a leap of faith, following your dreams and unexpected opportunities. So I feel like this person has had to been shed of all of their fears, all of their judgments, all of their thoughts of what they thought that they wanted, what they thought success looked like, what they thought happiness looked like. And now all of a sudden this stuff is just being torn from them. They're literally being stripped down with the Tower's energy. Shit has had to crumble in order for this person to figure out and see very clearly what happiness is. And I feel what happiness is to this person right now is choosing themselves. And that's not a bad thing. But this is how this is like the dreamer. This is how this journey perhaps of coming back together again. And the only reason I'm saying that, you guys, is not because I just want to say it, because I want you guys to love this reading. We clearly saw in this reading, I can't make it up, we will be together again. When I see this kind of information coming through, this tells me here that this person, whether they're 100% aware of it or not, connects you somewhere along the line of this journey, connects the dots back to you. That's why this card's coming up. Okay? That's why we have all these matches of the masculine and the feminine, a couple of different times in a couple of different ways. All right, you guys, last and final message. What do we need to know about this situation? We have the Four of Pentacles, okay? So, of course, the Four of Pentacles already came up in the reading, so another double card here. Four of Pentacles is about letting go of your need to have this person in your physical world right now, because they've got to let go of things that they have been holding on to, that have been constricting them for like a while. So this says, when you give, you also receive. So again, we've got to be able to put ourselves in a position where we can give of ourselves. If somebody is feeling broken, if somebody is feeling unhealthy, they're not going to be able to give to you in a healthy way. So do you want this person to give to you right now if they're not ready? No. So this is about giving them some time and space in order to get on their journey and to start this healing and ascension process. So be patient. Now, again, you're not sitting around waiting for this person to get their shit together. You're not putting your life on hold. That's never, ever my suggestion to anybody. You can still live your best life, but still be connected to this person's energy. You can still do you and be happy and live your life's purpose and dreams. We have being resistant to change. Your person is still kind of in that energy of fighting it off. We see it here with the Two of Swords. We saw it with the Devil 3 times. They are struggling, you guys. They're not 100% there just yet, but they're on their way. So they're resistant to these changes, but it says extremes in how you save or spend money. I'm getting here, it's going to take extremes, and it has taken extreme experiences for this person to shed out, to get out of this like concept, or get out of this energy that has been constricting them for such a long period of time. So overall, this reading is bringing us the promise that your person is now beginning to take at least the beginning steps, or that they're on this journey for others towards being the best version of themselves, so that way they can be a better version for you. And with that could come some sort of an apology and balancing out whatever has gone wrong or awry in this connection. So what a beautiful reading. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, watch out for a reading, hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday, that goes into the deeper energies of the masculine and feminine with my sister Queen of Light 1111. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Bye-bye.